advisor to their companies. This is like Costco.
Where are you starting your business? How do you get that minimum viable product?
Relationships with their customers before they actually have to generate revenue.
Amazon has invested heavily in membership.
She coined the term the membership economy. And as a longtime consultant in Silicon Valley, helps companies think about their businesses as lifelong memberships, an approach that has created explosive growth for many companies today.
Memberships have been around since the 12th century.
I'm a consultant who's also a speaker. I worked in consulting for about 20 years before I wrote my book, The Membership Economy. I've probably worked with over 100 different kinds of organizations, from big to small, from public to private, from venture-backed to traditional legacy businesses. And I try to bring all of those experiences to each new client.
And I started getting these calls like, hey, we want to be the Netflix of music. We want to be the Netflix of software. We want to be the Netflix of bicycle parts. We want to be the Netflix of dental pain management solutions.
Working with subscription and membership businesses for about 15 years, I kept seeing the same issues across industries. All these companies were trying to figure out how to retain their customers. They were trying to figure out how to build a forever transaction. And I was able to start to put it together into one big framework. And I wanted to share that with people so that they could apply those same principles.
I think she brings a perspective that is varied across lots of different industries, but is uber relevant as we enter an era of growth.
The membership economy is a massive transformation that's hitting virtually every industry, and it's about a move from ownership to access, from the transactional to the relational, from one time to many times, and from one-way communication where I'm using my loudspeaker to get your attention to interaction and even conversation under the organization's brand.
Oh, Robbie was solid, very solid. I love her concept. I love her pushing back on some of our assumptions that we get a little insular and don't think about our customers enough. So it was a nice little wake-up call.
Of course, I loved recurring revenue, which we've heard about all day today. Kind of the holy grail of all businesses, allows you to plan for the future, allows you to invest thoughtfully, gives you a higher valuation with the public markets.
When I wrote The Membership Economy, what was really clear is that membership is about how the organization treats the people they serve. It's about continually tinkering with the offering to continue to solve that customer's problems and to be willing to get rid of old products if they're no longer serving the customer.
I've got a different perspective of what membership means.
There's a lot more focus in terms of how do we manage these members, how do we interact with them, and how do we give more value to them. I think it's bang on, absolutely fantastic stuff.
I've spoken to many associations about the future of memberships in professional associations and societies. And I've spoken at a lot of companies, both in Silicon Valley and around the world, that are trying to navigate this transition from being a transactional or product-centered business to being one that's really focused on the best interests of their members for the long term.
So what does that mean if you're running a business here and you have these competitors who have resources and who are innovating really quickly, going after, basically cherry picking the best parts of your business?
When I speak for organizations, what I like to do is really understand their business. And I try to get inside the heads of the people who are going to be sitting in the audience so that I can be empathetic to what they're going through. So if the organization is dealing with a lot of disruption, I want to really understand that and help them see a way out. If it's full of entrepreneurs who are trying to be disruptive, then I do a totally different speech.
If you focus on the customer and let them guide you, as opposed to focusing on your own products, your own processes, your own people, you will always have the inside scoop on what that customer wants, and you will be disruption-proof in your business.
So I help companies understand where they are, try to pinpoint where the biggest opportunity to strengthen their relationship with their customers is, whether that's an operational issue, whether it's a marketing issue, whether it's a product issue. And then we work to fix things one by one to transform the organization.
By looking through the lens of membership, by taking that step back, we can all take a huge leap forward in terms of the value we create for the people we serve.